good morning. I'm Muhammad Zahmi bin Muhammad Zikri, your moderator today. And today we will talking and sharing about the reality of living in Malaysia. Nowadays, Malaysia is known worldwide and has always been the mouthpiece of its uniqueness. Before we go further, let me introduce to all of you our panel. Okay, our first panel is Mr. Amirul Afiq, the former student of Vocational College. Then our second panel is Mr. Azuddin, the one of the best technician in Malaysia. Our third panel is Mr. Iqmal Hassani, is one of the best tour guide in Malaysia. And our last panel is Shazwan, the researcher of resident on Malaysia. Without wasting our time, my first question to our first panel is, Mr. Amirul, can you explain more to us about our topic today that is related to the reality of living in Malaysia?
Thank you to our moderator and welcome to our viewer and audience. Hi and good morning. Let's discuss about the reality of living in Malaysia. Malaysia is very popular for people to migrate to because it is not only an adventure far away. It is also a beautiful place with many natural treasures for them to explore during their stay. Employment opportunities are plenty and cost of living are relatively low. Malaysia has excellent healthcare facilities and there are many international schools to choose from if you settle here with children. Malaysia is a developed country, so the change in transition is not too much to handle. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you for the long explanation, Mr. Amirul. From what of Mr. Amirul said, now we know that Malaysia has a wonderful country. Okay, my next question is to Mr. Azuddin as a best technician on Malaysia. What is your opinion about working on Malaysia?
Thanks to our moderator. Assalamualaikum and good morning to our viewer and audition have been here today. Now I want to talk about my opinion work in Malaysia. Actually, I think Malaysia is a great place to work. There are many opportunities if you are able to adjust to local custom and behavior. Malaysia has a long work hour to compensate for not being the most effective or productive, and foreigner and can also work in Malaysia provide there are a valid work permit. Thank you.
Thank you for your partnership, Mr. Azuddin. Your partnership was very clear about working in Malaysia. Then let's we talk about vacation on Malaysia. To make our forum more interesting, Mr. Iqmal as a best tour guide in Malaysia, you are more experienced in this topic, right? Can you share with us about vacation on Malaysia?
Thank you to our moderator. Assalamualaikum and good morning to our viewer and audience have been here today. I represent the best tour guide and my opinion is Malaysia is on the best place to vacation in the world. It's because Malaysia located in South Asia. It's an incredible missing pot of cultures, bordering everything from Thailand and the South China Sea to Brunei and Indonesia. Malaysia has a central location that should be skipped when exploring South Asia. What makes Malaysia so fascinating is the diversity. In the same country, you can explore thriving modern cities, explore colonial architecture, relax on some beautiful beaches on the planet, and hike out as green jungle. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Iqmal, for your explanation. Okay, Mr. Shazwan, What is your opinion about resident and culture at Malaysia?
Thank you to our moderator because give me a chance to give me for share my opinion, and welcome to our viewer and audience. Hi and good morning. My opinion is Malaysia one of the beautiful and fascinating tourism destination of Southeast Asia. Malaysia is a multi-ethnic, multicultural and multilingual society. Its cultural diversity and the amazing contrast of color. Amazing tourism destination, high-tech life and the welcoming people truly makes Malaysia the perfect holidaying destination. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sazwan, for your partnership. Let's talk about education. Nowadays, education is a very important thing. Many must wonder about education in Malaysia. Can you explain about education in Malaysia, Mr. Amirul?
Yes, sure. I dare to say Malaysia is the best place to study. This is because Malaysia have a low cost to study. Job opportunities for students like work in mini market, restaurant and hotel. In Malaysia, safety is not concerned for local and tourism, and that is one of the best reasons to study in Malaysia. Malay and English are the most spoken language in the country. Other language and dialect that thrive in the country are Mandarin, Cantonese, Hindi, Telugu, Malayalam and Tamil among others. A majority of the universities in Malaysia conduct their lectures in English. Hence, it is easier for international students to understand the lectures better. Furthermore, there are many language centers and higher education institutions that offer basic English course for those who are not proficient in English. That's all from my point for education in Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Amirul, for a solid explanation. On the whole, Malaysians are friendly, welcoming and love to socialize. The country is a contrasting blend of people from around the world. With a vast number of ideologies, this makes Malaysia more congenial for international students. Okay, Mr. Azuddin, can you share what's your opinion about advantage on working at Malaysia?
Thank you for moderator. For me, the advantage of working in Malaysia is in terms of transport. Is because in Malaysia there is a lot of public transport available of public use, such as LRT, monorail and rapid bus. There are many job opportunities in Malaysia and many feel accessible to local and outsider. Of example, working as a chef, working as a laborer and also training in Malaysia. That for me. Thank you.
I agree with you 100%. Malaysia has many job opportunities for people to get a job. Thank you, Mr. Azuddin. And Mr. Iqmal, from your previous point about vacation at Malaysia, what your opinion for advantage on vacation at Malaysia?
For me, touring Malaysia is ideal for the budget tourist since everything from food to hotel, shopping to transport can be achieved economically if you carry out your research. If Malaysia, we can see the beauty of nature in my place like Perhentian Island, Terengganu and Semporna, Sabah. Malaysia has many historical places to visit like Famosa, Fortness, Melaka and unfinished Kelly's Castle, Ipoh, Perak. If the nature tracks and beach resort are not actually your outlook, Malaysia's large cities will certainly keep you busy. Shopping is not the single activity on special offer. You can explore the many incredible cafes and restaurants in Kuala Lumpur.
That's so true. Malaysia is also known for its historic buildings, such as the Sultan Museum, St. Paul Church, and Formosa Fort. Even though I'm a Malaysian, I am fascinated by the beauty of the environment. Mr. Sazwan, from your previous point about place of residence, what's your opinion for advantage on culture in Malaysia?
Okay, for me, culture in Malaysia is the top culture in the world. The culture of Malaysia draw in the varied culture of the different people of Malaysia. The first people to live in the area we indigenous people that still remain. They were followed by the Malaysia, who moved from mainland Asia in ancient times. China and India culture influence made their mark when trade began with those countries and increased with immigration to Malaysia. Other cultures that heavily influence that of Malaysia include Persian, Arabic, British. The many different ethnic that currently exist in Malaysia have their own unique and distinctive culture identities with some crossover. Okay, thank you.
No doubt about it, the culture of Malaysia draws on the varied culture of the different people of Malaysia. Actually, there are lots more questions and answers that I want to share with audience. Since time is running, I will conclude our forum that the reality of living in Malaysia is aimed at local or foreigner. I can say that Malaysia is a country with many good sides rather than bad one. But lately, the economy in Malaysia has been unstable because of things I cannot speak, because it is a sensitive issue. But I hope we can all unite in the name of peaceful and multiracial country. The reality of life in Malaysia is that Malaysia has a beautiful heart, but its soul is in sadness. That's all from my group. Thank you.